Let's be honest, we don't question it. We don't read the label. We don't imagine that a drink, something so common, so accessible, could be dangerous. After all, it's just soda, right? But let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why you crave it? Why you feel sluggish without it? Why that first sip feels like a reward? And why you go back for more? That's not just habit, it's chemistry. And the beverage industry knows exactly what they're doing. They've made something that feels like comfort, but functions like a slow-acting toxin. And worst of all, they've made it feel safe. Soda is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's disguised as a treat, but it behaves like a silent thief, robbing your heart of strength, your arteries of elasticity, your future of years. You wouldn't pour acid into a flower bed and expect the plant to thrive. So why pour this chemical cocktail into your body and expect your heart to stay strong? The scariest part is this. Most people don't even realize it's happening. They drink it every day, sometimes twice, sometimes 5 or 6 times without thinking, until one day, the pressure is high, the heartbeat is irregular, the doctor mentions risk factors, and you start wondering when it all began. But it didn't start that day in the doctor's office. It started with the bubbles, with the fizz, with the belief that this was just a drink. Now, I'm not here to make you feel guilty. I'm here to open your eyes. Because this drink, the one sitting in your fridge right now, may be quietly weakening your heart. And once you understand how, you'll never look at it the same way again. So before we move on, pause. Right now. If this message has already made you reflect, even just a little, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And drop a comment below saying, I'm ready to protect my heart. Because what comes next might save your life. What soda really does to your heart. When you drink soda, you're not just satisfying a craving. You're not just quenching thirst or enjoying a sweet flavor. You're triggering a powerful chain reaction deep within your body. A quiet storm, a metabolic earthquake that may feel invisible now, but one day could shake your entire health foundation. Let's break it down. The moment that fizzy, cold, sweet liquid hits your tongue, your brain lights up. Dopamine surges. The same chemical released during gambling, shopping, even drug use. That's why soda feels like a reward. But your body doesn't see it the same way. Your blood sugar rises like a rocket. Within minutes, your pancreas is forced to react. Fast. It floods your bloodstream with insulin to bring that sugar spike under control. But if you're drinking soda regularly, your cells may already be resistant to that insulin. And that means even more insulin has to be produced, stressing your endocrine system. That's just the beginning. As sugar floods your system, your blood vessels constrict. Your heart works harder to maintain circulation. Your pulse quickens, not because you're moving, but because you've chemically shocked your body. Your blood pressure rises. Inflammation begins to take root. And it happens every single time you drink it. Not just occasionally, not just after a 2-liter binge, but every time, even with just 1 can. Now let's talk consequences. People who drink soda daily, even 1 serving, are significantly more likely to suffer from chronic high blood pressure, even in their 30s and 40s, early signs of arterial damage, dangerous increases in LDL cholesterol, the kind that clogs arteries, high triglyceride levels, which contribute to fat buildup in the blood, and perhaps most silently, systemic inflammation, the root cause of heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden cardiac events. And here's where it gets worse. Even if you think you're making a healthier choice by switching to sugar-free or zero-calorie versions, the damage doesn't stop, because artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame K still activate the same reward centers in the brain, while disrupting your gut metabolism and insulin sensitivity. In fact, research has shown that diet sodas increase insulin resistance, alter gut bacteria in ways that promote fat storage and inflammation, trigger cravings for even more sweet and salty foods, and confuse your body so deeply that it reacts as if it had consumed real sugar anyway. In other words, your body gets all the risk, with none of the calories, and your heart pays the price. Over time, your arteries lose flexibility. They begin to harden, becoming less responsive to the natural rhythms of your blood pressure. Your blood flow becomes less efficient. Your heart, once strong and steady, now struggles under constant pressure and resistance. The heart muscle itself becomes less efficient and its performance compromised beat by beat. You may not notice it today, but the damage is cumulative. It stacks up quietly, year after year, until something gives way. And here's the painful irony. You might look healthy. You might feel fine. You might say, I have energy. I sleep well. My weight's okay. But the inside tells a different story. You may be aging from within. Your cardiovascular system may be under siege, even if your mirror reflects confidence. Because soda, even in small amounts, doesn't just add calories. It adds risk. It adds pressure. It adds years to your heart's workload and takes years off your life. And yet, we drink it with meals. We hand it to our kids. We choose it over water. We call it normal. But what's normal isn't always safe. And what's common isn't always harmless. Your heart wasn't built for chemicals, caffeine, and caramel coloring. It was built for rhythm, balance, circulation, and strength. Every sip you take is either feeding your heart or fighting it. So now the question becomes, what side are you feeding? The illusion of moderation. Maybe right now you're thinking, but I don't overdo it. I only drink one soda a day. I drink diet. Isn't that better? It's just with lunch. That can't be harmful. And that thought, that belief that a little bit doesn't matter, is exactly what makes soda so dangerous. You see, the damage doesn't come from one big explosion. It doesn't come from the occasional party or celebration. It comes from the drip, the repetition, the habit. That one soda a day, it becomes invisible in your routine. You don't notice it anymore. It becomes normal. But your heart, your blood vessels, they notice every single time. Let's do the math. 1 can a day equals 30 cans a month, equals 365 a year. That's over 3,600 chemical hits to your heart in 10 years. 3,600 times your body had to fight inflammation. 3,600 times your pancreas had to overwork. 3,600 times your blood pressure subtly spiked, and people still say it's just one a day. If you took one pill every day, and that pill slightly damaged your heart each time, would you keep taking it? Probably not. But when it's cold, bubbly, sweet, and marketed with a smile, the danger gets hidden. And then you start saying things like, I deserve it. It helps me get through the day. It's my treat. But here's the truth. It's not a treat. It's a trap. And millions of people are walking into it every single day. And let's talk about the zero sugar version, because this might be the biggest illusion of all. Diet sodas, 0 calories, no sugar. Sounds safer, right? Wrong. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame K don't make your body safer. They make your body confused. Your brain tastes sweetness and prepares for sugar, but none arrives. Your insulin still rises. Your metabolism gets thrown off balance. Your cravings actually increase. Your gut bacteria shifts in the wrong direction, and your body starts storing more fat, even though you didn't consume sugar. So what do? You drink more. You snack more. You chase energy highs with artificial fuel, and your cardiovascular system continues to pay the price. Moderation becomes dependency. One can becomes two. Only with lunch becomes with every meal. Only during the week becomes weekends too. Before you know it, you're not in control anymore. The habit is. You may not be an addict, but soda has trained your brain, your body, and your routine to expect it. And what's worse, it's socially acceptable. We give it to kids at birthday parties. We serve it in hospitals. We sell it at schools. We share it at family dinners like it's love in a can. But is it love? If it's slowly harming the hearts of the people we care about. This isn't about shame, this is about clarity. Because once you see the pattern, the illusion, you realize that moderation isn't what you thought it was. Moderation is not harmless. Not when it's daily, not when it's cumulative, not when it disguises damage as refreshment. You're not weak for drinking soda. You're human. But once you're aware, you're responsible for the next choice. So ask yourself, is this habit helping me or hurting me? Is it supporting my heart or silently weakening it? Because sometimes the scariest poison is the one that hides behind the label normal, the body's response and warning signs. Your body is brilliant. It adapts, it protects, it defends you, even when you don't realize it. But every system has a limit, and every warning ignored eventually becomes a consequence. So what happens inside you when you drink soda regularly? Let's look deeper. Every time you consume it, that bubbly, sweet, familiar drink, your body enters defense mode. Your blood sugar rises rapidly, triggering an insulin spike. Your pancreas works overtime to manage the sudden flood. Your liver starts converting excess sugars into fat. Your kidneys struggle to process the phosphoric acid and sodium. Your blood vessels narrow slightly. Your heart rate picks up, and your blood pressure rises. This isn't just a one-time event. If soda is a daily habit, this internal chaos becomes your baseline. Your body begins to adapt to an unhealthy rhythm. And adaptation in this case means thicker blood, inflamed arteries, weakened vessel walls, fatigue, poor circulation, constant strain on the heart muscle. And yet, you may not feel anything right away. No chest pain, no dizziness, no major symptoms. Why? Because the body is trying to protect you. It compensates. It hides the damage for as long as it can, but slowly. The cracks begin to show. You start noticing small things. You feel bloated after meals. You're more tired even after sleeping. Your hands and feet feel cold. Your heart races at rest. Sometimes, your energy crashes mid-morning or late afternoon. Your skin becomes dull or dry. You gain weight around the belly, even without eating much. These aren't random. These are signals, subtle whispers from a body under stress. Whispers that can become screams if ignored. Even more frightening, many of these signs are misattributed. You think, I'm just getting older. It's just stress. I probably need more vitamins. And meanwhile, you keep sipping day after day, unaware that the real culprit could be sitting right in your hand. Let's go deeper into the heart. When you overload your body with sugar and artificial sweeteners, especially through soda, you cause oxidative stress in your cardiovascular system. This means your arteries are more prone to injury. tiny tears can form. Cholesterol tries to patch these tears, which leads to plaque buildup. Plaque narrows the vessels. Blood flow slows down. The risk of clotting increases. And if that clot travels to the heart or brain, the result could be a heart attack or stroke. And remember, this process often starts without pain, without warning. That's why they call it the silent killer. Even young adults are now experiencing hypertension, high cholesterol, and heart complications that used to affect only seniors. Why? Because soda and other ultra-processed foods have become everyday staples. We are raising generations whose bodies are inflamed before they even hit their 30s. And it's not because they're lazy. It's because they've been trained to consume what hurts them and call it normal. But it doesn't have to stay this way. Your body is always trying to heal. Even now, even if you've been drinking soda for decades, the moment you stop, your body begins to reverse the damage. Within 24 to 48 hours of stopping soda, your blood sugar stabilizes, your insulin response begins to recover, your blood vessels start to relax, your hydration improves, your kidneys flush out excess sodium and chemicals, your cravings begin to lessen, and within weeks your energy returns, your belly deflates, your sleep improves, your heart rate normalizes, your skin glows, your blood pressure drops, your mind becomes clearer, your body feels younger. Why? Because the heart was never the problem. The problem was what you were feeding it. You were never broken, you were just inflamed, overloaded, misled, and now you're waking up. Every symptom you've been ignoring, it's not too late. Your body isn't giving up, it's asking for help. And the first step might just be saying goodbye to a can. What you can do now to protect your heart. Here's the part most people never hear, and what makes this message different. You are not powerless, you are not too late. Your past habits do not define your future health. No matter how long you've been drinking soda, no matter how many years you've ignored the warning signs, your heart is still fighting for you. Right now, even as you read this, it's pumping, relentlessly, faithfully, silently doing everything it can to keep you alive. So the real question is, are you ready to start fighting for it? And the beautiful answer is, it doesn't take perfection. It takes one brave, conscious, honest decision, followed by another and another. Let's begin with small, powerful steps that can literally change the course of your heart's future. Step 1. Reduce soda gradually. If you drink soda daily, don't go cold turkey if that feels too hard. Start by replacing one soda a day with something better. Your taste buds will adjust, and your body will thank you. Step 2, hydrate with purpose. Water isn't boring, it's life. Add lemon, cucumber, mint, or berries to a glass of cold water and notice how refreshing real hydration can be. Once your body starts rehydrating at the cellular level, you'll feel more alert, more energized, and more alive. Step 3, replace the ritual. Soda often becomes a habit, a ritual we associate with reward, breaks, or meals. Instead of trying to remove the ritual, replace it. Try herbal teas, sparkling water with lime, or even fresh juice diluted with water. Create new routines that serve your body, not sabotage it. Step 4, watch the results and celebrate them. Within just 3 days of removing soda, many people feel less bloating, more stable energy, fewer cravings, better focus, less brain fog, more restful sleep. Within 3 weeks, your blood pressure may drop, your skin may glow, your digestion improves, your mood lifts. This isn't placebo. It's your body finally functioning without interference. Step 5, educate and inspire others. Once you see and feel the difference, talk about it, share this video, tell a friend. Help your children see soda for what it truly is, not a treat, but a threat. You could change a life just by opening someone's eyes. Step 6, don't fall for zero marketing. Remember, soda companies aren't health experts. They are billion-dollar businesses trying to sell sweetness, not save lives. They don't care about your arteries, your longevity, or your children's health. They care about your loyalty to a flavor. You don't owe them that. You owe your heart more. Step 7, reconnect with your why. Why do you want to protect your heart? To live longer, to play with your grandchildren, to walk without pain, to sleep peacefully, wake up energized, and feel in control again. Your reason matters. Keep it close. Let it guide your decisions every day. Step 8, forgive yourself, but don't stay stuck. Maybe you've ignored your health for too long. Maybe you've known this for years but never took action. That's okay. Forgive yourself, but don't settle. Because your future isn't written yet, and the next chapter can be your most powerful one. Imagine a year from now, your heart is stronger, your labs are cleaner, your weight is balanced, your sleep is deep, your energy is back, your doctor is amazed. It all begins with one sip you choose not to take today. So now I ask you, are you ready to reclaim your heart? If this video gave you clarity, if even one sentence made you stop and think, then let's seal this moment with action. Like this video right now. Comment below, no more soda. My heart comes first. Share this with someone you love, someone who needs it, someone whose heart is worth saving. And hit subscribe, because here, we don't just talk about health. We fight for it. Together. Your heart deserves a second chance. Give it.